Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new project. This is Passion from Stamperia, and this is a project designed for Scrap and Create. You can get all of your supplies there. I will have it linked down below. You can also get a cutting guide, which is linked down below as well. I believe at the beginning, I can't remember now, but I think in the first video in the tutorial I'll show you everything I had. But I had two of the 12 by 12, two of the 8 by 8, and the Collectibles, which is it's like a long pad, kind of like that you can make cut-aparts out of. It's awesome. I loved it. It's the first time I've used that, and I loved it. So I used quite a bit of that. I used a lot of flowers from 49 and Market and Prima, some from my stash, but most of them actually were from Scrap and Create purchased, and some others I'll show you as we go through. I used a little bit of burlap ribbon from my stash and a little bit of glittery ribbon from my stash. It has a chain and charm closure. Most of the charms came in my package from Scrap and Create. When you order from Scrap and Create, you do get little charm packages like with this little dancer and that kind of thing in them. And then I added from my stash as well. I also had two different sheets of rice paper, which you will see one shortly. So let me go over the basics. This album has an 8.5 by 8.5 cover with, I believe it's a 2.5 inch spine. It has 4 8 by 8 page signatures inside. Let me show you. So this is lifted up a little bit. And it has, this is actually two Prima flowers put together, and then a little bit of ribbon from my stash, and we're going to add glitter and some little crystals to the tutu. And then this is from the Collectibles, this is from one of the 6x6, and this is a combination of 49 and Market and Prima flowers. And I used quite a few of the mushroom color flowers throughout. You'll see them. They're kind of an odd color. They're not the prettiest color in the world, but they look beautiful with this collection. Just perfect. And then this one's Prima. This one's Prima. These are all 49 and Market. It was like a spray that came all together, and I added some leaves. This color is Ballet Pink, appropriately. Okay, and then let me show you the spine. So if you'll notice, coming from underneath the front matting, and it wraps all the way around the spine. So when you normally, if you would put a mat on the spine, you'd have a gap. There's no gap because this is rice paper, and it just wraps around the spine. And ignore that it's a little crooked at the top. I didn't notice till it was too late. But in any event, so that, I love the way that came out. That is the back, and you can see that I brought the rice paper around on top on the back and tore it to give myself this sort of rustic edge. Okay. I used white cardstock, and then I used accents of pink and Kraft, which you will see. Oh, the other thing, no, I'll show it to you after. One other thing to show you, but I'll show it after. All right, so on the inside front cover and the inside back cover, there's a pocket. It's decorated with one of those 49 and Market mushroom color flowers. This is from the Collectibles. And then inside, these are just cut-aparts from the collection that I left because they're pretty front and back. And then there's this little folder, which I haven't matted the insides of the folders, so I need to do that. And that's part of my closure there. And then these little flowers are, I think they're all 49 and Market. This one might be Prima. These are a couple of little graphic 45 dots. Okay, and then from the Collectibles and just various cut-aparts. And then this is a pocket with a little tag inside. Oh, and I never glued it down. Okay, so I need to do that. I think I forgot to show it in the when we were doing our inserts. That's why I didn't glue it, because I forgot about it. But that's all that is. And also, in the tutorial, you will see, and I'll try to make a note of it, but make a note of it now. Originally, this flower was over here, and there's a cut apart under here, and I had brought it out a little bit overlapping, not realizing at the time that it was going to cause a problem. So later I pulled it off, put it to this side and moved, then just put flat things here and trimmed where it was overhanging, because this is an envelope. And with those overhanging and this little paper lace trim on the envelope, I couldn't open the envelope. So when you see me do that, make sure yours doesn't do that. Okay, so that's an envelope, and there's a card inside and a cut apart. I think there's a couple of cut aparts there. And then this is a pocket with an insert. And there are 4 side pocket inserts, which I forgot I haven't actually put in after I matted them. So might as well do that. So there is the first one, fully matted. You can use plain cardstock on the back if you want, or just do the edges, but I just find I like to do fully matted if I can. So that's that. Okay. And then let me show you the next side pocket insert. There's that one. And we'll go ahead and put that one in, and then I'll show you this page. Okay. So here, and this ties in a bow. I'll tie it after we look at it. This is a fussy cut pocket, and it is decorated with, here's a little flower, there's some cut apart flowers from the Collectibles and from the paper, I think. This piano is fussy cut, and then of course the top of the pocket is fussy cut. And then there is inside just one of the cut aparts from the collection. This is an envelope that I still need to mat and glue the back. You could just do a card. The reason I did an envelope is I had to make one to show you how to do the envelope we just looked at, and I didn't want to waste it, so I just stuck it in there. And then this is tied with a white seam binding. I used white and pink. You could use one or the other if you want. It doesn't really matter, however you like it. Oh, well, I guess I can tie a bow. There we go. Just fussing with that. Come on. There we go. Okay. And then on this side, we have a belly band, and it has a large photo mat. It's Kraft on the back. And this is a card. It opens. This is from, I think it's one of the inside front covers. This is from the Collectibles. And then another little flower and some cut aparts. And this is from the chipboards. I had the chipboards as well. And I believe I added this little pearl and I added this little crystal to these flowers for my stash. Okay. And let me turn that. And then on this page, here is the next side pocket insert. A lot of the matting on the side pocket inserts is from one of the 8x8s, but not all of it. I didn't have enough left, so I cut some from pieces of 12x12 I had left. I don't have a lot of, I have paper left, but mostly it's just pieces I've already cut into, and there's not that much left, so I think I had the right amount. So on this side, these are mostly Prima flowers and a couple of the little 4.90 Market. And then let me slide this over because I don't know if you can see it. This is one of the chipboards, and it is lifted, so you could tuck a little something behind it. And then there's a pocket, and in the pocket we have a cut apart. We have another one of those little booklets. Oops, if I can get it to open. There we go. And then that's like that. And then this is a little journal card. Well, it's not little, it's a journal card. And it was made with some cut aparts, some pieces from the Collectibles, some scraps, and this is one of the rice paper cards. There's a sheet of rice paper that has 4 cards on it, and that's one of them. And I really like how that came out. And then here, this opens this way, this opens this way, and we've got a couple of the dancers from the chipboards. This is one of the cut aparts from the Collectibles. That's a tuck spot. This is from the chipboards. We've got a Prima flower. This is a 49 Market flower. This is a petaloo flower that you paint yourself. They're really cool. And I can do a video on how to do that if you want, but that's what that is. And those are from Scrap and Create. That's where I got those. Okay. And then we had a, these are all cut aparts, matted on burgundy, and then they have pink inside. And I put a little tiny bit of Wink of Stella on this tutu just to make it a little sparkly, but not too. And then here we have a ribbon board where you can just tuck in things wherever you want. And this is a 49 in Market, and these are Prima. This is from the chipboards, and this is from the Collectibles, this little bow. And then the inside back cover is the same as the inside front cover. Same, it's not the exact same flower, but another one of the, maybe it is the exact same flower actually. I think it is. 49 in Market flowers. Excuse me. From the Collectibles, that's what this is. And then this is another one of the booklets. Again, I haven't matted the insides. But this one, though, we used a fussy cut edge and just tucked fussy cut from the Collectibles, and I matted one of the tags on the cut apart sheet. So that's that. And then here, I used the pink seam binding. And we have just an accordion fold, lots of room for pictures. I need to add 2 more pink mats. I ran out of the pink. And that'll hold 4x6 photos. So that is that. Now I wanted to show you, let me just open it. Now of course it's lifted up a little because of the heavy flowers on the front cover, but I want you to notice how flat this is and how easily these huge bulky pages are turning. And that's because we're going to do a different kind of hinge. And let me lift it up so you can see. Do you see how it's right here? And it's not flat against the spine. Right there. And it's trimmed a little bit with some pink at the top and bottom. Okay? So we'll be doing that hinge, and that's what's going to allow this book, even though it's super bulky because of all the flowers that are inside it, to still lie nice and flat, and the pages to turn freely. Okay, so that is Passion from Stamperia. Oh, I forgot to put the last insert. This is the last of the side pocket inserts, so I'll add that. We will get started in a day or two with the tutorial. I'm not sure how long it'll take. I record a lot of videos, but most of them are short, so I'll be sort of putting them together as best I can so we don't have too many videos. Pun intended. Don't have too many videos in the series, but I don't know because it took me quite a while to make. So I will see you next time, and we will get started with this. Please do visit Scrap and Create to purchase your supplies. There's a link down below. Go to the link down below to get your cutting guide. That link may not be on this video, but it will be on the first of the tutorial videos, and you can get your cutting guide there. I just want to get this up, and I haven't typed up that guide yet. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.